right, it's time once again for What Was My Line? And now here's your host, Alvin Grocer.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to What Was My Line? I'm Michael Stone, filling in for Alvin Grocer that's on a vacation today. Vacation, what is that? Anyway, I want to welcome everybody here, and I want to mention first that this program is sponsored by the good friends of the Milwaukie Center. And I'll explain the detail after all. First, I'd like to introduce you to our panel. This is Edith Brown. How are you doing today, Edith?
Pretty good, thanks.
Leroy. Stop.
Stop.
How are you, Leroy?
Just great.
And Marjorie Clancy. How are you today?
Fine, thank
You
you.
guys look okay today. Is everybody in good pink shape and ready to go to work? Or
Yep.
no fooling around?
No
fooling
No fooling
No
around?
around.
Oh, shucks. That's no fun. Okay, let me explain how this program works. We have a guest that's sitting behind the screen. So our panel don't know who or that person is. And it's going to be up to our panel to find out what that person did. They're going to be asking some questions, and if our mystery guest or guest says 6 no's, or the time is up, then we got them stuffed. One way or another, we have them stuffed. So if our panel should know who that person is, they're going to have to disqualify themselves, so give the other two a chance to find out who they are. So panel, here we start off right now. A person dealt in a business service. Excuse me. Go ahead. Edith, go ahead.
Thank you, Mike.
Good.
Hello, guest.
Hello.
Hello. I would like to ask if you worked for an organization that would be either government or private.
No.
No.
One no.
No government.
No organization.
Did your did you answer that question as that you did not work for an organization of any kind?
Yes.
All right. Can I assume then that you were self-employed?
Yes.
All right. Were you attempting to make a profit?
Yes.
Would the people in this room benefit from your service?
Yes.
Would it make them feel better to have your service?
No.
I'm going to say, well, I would say yes in most cases. I would say possible yes, maybe, on this here.
Okay, if a little bit of better and
It's
sometimes,
a little bit
but
in
not all the
between there.
time.
Not all the time.
Okay, thank you. Was your work involved with other people?
Yes.
Did you generally work inside a building?
Yes.
Did you often use some tools? And when I talk about tools, that'd be anything from a typewriter to a screwdriver to any, or hand tools or bigger.
No.
Never used tools. Thank you.
2 no's. Margie?
Was selling involved in what you did?
Yes.
Let's see. Selling was involved. And it wasn't with tools of any kind.
No.
No.
Didn't use tools.
Was it in the food business?
Yes.
We're in the food business. Was it a fast food?
No.
No.
That is
It's food
3
business.
no.
Food business.
Edith?
Okay. Thank you. So people would benefit from this,
But
And-
not necessarily, though.
and they would feel better in most cases. You worked with other people inside a building, and you were self-employed. You didn't use tools. You did sell, and it was the food business. But not fast food. Was it a restaurant?
No.
4 no's. Leroy?
Yeah. Did you were selling food products? Was it a food product that we would consider necessary to have in our homes most of the time.
Yes.
All right. Did you run a green store?
No.
Now, when you say
Well,
green,
green. Well, that's maybe not the ethnic term, right? The greengrocer. He was not. Were you a greengrocer? Is what I meant to say.
No.
Okay.
5 no's?
Oh. Did you sell to grocery stores?
Yes.
Sold to grocery stores, and it wasn't green vegetables. Did you sell to like the Safeways and that type of stores?
No.
No.
And it's 6 no's.
Must have been pretty close.
Would you step out here, Joe? This is Joe Amato. Would you shake hands with him?
Oh,
He's
hello,
been in the
Joe.
produce dealer.
Oh, produce. I got a lyric.
You got too close.
Pretty
Yeah.
close.
Well,
When you said
Nice.
greengrocer. I call that a greengrocer. I guess that's why I said
Well,
it's kind of an
Oh, I-
ethnic term, and
Oh, I
and
see.
I guess we didn't have the same ethnic group going here.
Uh-huh.
Joe, come over here a minute.
Because he really is a greengrocer, isn't he, in a way?
Yes, I was thrown.
Well,
what did
how
you
would you classify as a green grocery there, Joe? I didn't.
Well,
Like Cornell's is.
Oh,
well, yes. Now that's a retail.
Yeah.
I was in the wholesale business
Oh,
as a
Oh,
produce
you-
salesman. When you asked
Okay.
me if I was a salesman,
yes,
Okay.
that's wholesale.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But why didn't the people feel better with these vegetables? Were they bad?
at times, yes. Yes.
Joe, how long were you in the business? You were in for a long, long time, weren't you?
Yes, I was in the wholesale fruit and produce business for 45 years. And the last 5 years before retirement, I was in business for myself. And then I retired
Now
5
you're-
years ago.
Now you're more busy now than you ever were before.
That's for sure.
You know, I talked to Joe before, and it was kind of interesting. I'm going to let Joe mention about where all this fruit come from. Most of your fruit came from Mexico and a lot of other
Right,
places.
Mexico, California, Ecuador, all your bananas and stuff like that.
Oh.
But mainly it was from like Mexico, Florida, and California.
How about Texas?
A lot of stuff from Texas.
They have
yes,
good grapefruit.
absolutely. Yes. So your best fruit, I would say, came from Florida.
Uh-huh.
That was really good.
But yeah, but most of the time, Joe, did they, like the company you worked for, they would order from wherever they was going to come, like Mexico and stuff like that. Would they come direct to your warehouse at the time, or?
No, it was trucked in. See, we ordered it,
Uh-huh.
and then it was trucked in by trucker.
I see, yeah, because I was always, I've seen some of the trucks doing that, you know, but I was always curious that they came direct from, let's say California, Mexico, came to your place, or maybe they went to a regular
No.
distributor now.
No, it went through a broker. There was several brokers in Portland that we went through and ordered our stuff, and then they would deliver
But I
to
bet
our
you,
wholesale house. Yeah,
great. I bet you handled a lot of tomatoes and peppers and all that.
definitely.
I bet you saw a lot of tomatoes in your time.
I like
I'm
that.
talking about eating tomatoes, Joe. I'm not talking about
No green ones.
Oh, you're right.
Well, that's good, Joe. Guys, would like to ask any questions of Joe? I meant,
I was just wondering what happens when a truck comes up, you've ordered from Texas, and it comes up with grapefruit and what have you, and then when it gets up here, it's not in the quality it should be. Can
That's
you
right.
reject it?
Absolutely. We turn it back to the brokers.
The broker
And then the brokers
will
sell
blame
it
them.
themselves to different stores, like maybe individuals, you know. And
So they'll
they-
still try to sell it.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. At a cheaper price.
Yeah.
Joe, is there still a lot of people, like, I remember when I was a truck driver, like some little mom and pop stores, you know, like the hotels, high-rising apartments, all that. They always had a fruit stand and vegetable like that. Do they still have, I'm trying to think the people's name, Brunelli's or whatever it was, or
Yes.
they have people that still go to these little stores, mom and pop stores and all
sure.
that? They
Yeah,
don't
but-
have to get to like the big warehouses and all
No.
that anymore.
No, but there's a lot of individuals that are in business, yeah, like little individual fruit markets.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Yes, little ones, but mainly now they're all big. And the competition is so great that the little one doesn't have a chance.
Yeah, I know. Because I know I used to go to a lot of these high-rise apartments, like I said, and seen these guys come in and bring their tomatoes and vegetables and all. I guess they must have come with a load and asked what they want and this and that.
Right.
Did you have to do that too?
Oh, absolutely. Sure.
They keep you in shape.
That's for sure.
Okay. Well, Joe, listen, I want to thank you. Guys, have any more questions you want to ask Joe? Well, I know, Joe, it's been a lot of fun.
Okay.
And I want to thank you very much for showing up here. And
Thank
here
you
is
for
a
having
complimentary dinner for Denny's Restaurant right up here on 82nd.
Real good.
Right by the Clackamas Town Center.
Thank you.
And any more questions you guys like to ask? We've got a half a minute. You want to kill time about what kind of food to eat? Okay, Joe,
Eat
thank
a
you
lot of
very much.
vegetables.
Eat a lot of vegetables. Thank you, Joe, very much.
Thank you for having me.
You bet. You know, I didn't get a chance to ask you guys, how you guys been on? What excitement have you guys done in the last few days or so?
Well, we watched the Blazer game.
That was nice, anyway. I enjoyed
And
you
that
too
gets you
watching.
excited, huh?
How about you, Leroy?
Well, this has been a kind of a quiet. I was so glad to see the weather come back so I could get in my big garden. His man brought up these things about vegetables, and I've been trying to get mine to grow. Now maybe they'll start growing.
Well, maybe Joe will give you some hint on some of the stuff there.
Yeah.
How about you?
I've enjoyed the sun, getting out and walking in it for change.
I know the weather's been real
It's
beautiful.
great.
Real beautiful. I know it has been. Okay, now we have someone special today, a nice person, I'm sure. I'm going to let you start off, Leroy. We have a little celebrity guest over here with us today.
Celebrity.
Okay.
And Leroy, I'm going to let you start off.
You're not going to tell...
Personnel in a service.
Yes, service. Good morning, guest.
Good morning.
Mike has called you a celebrity. Are you a celebrity that we may have seen on television?
Yes.
Are you involved, have you spent most of your life entertaining other people?
All of it.
All of your life. All right. Besides television, might we have seen you in live performances?
Yes.
Have you spent much time in the Portland area?
Yes.
Is there a chance that I could have seen you perform?
Yes.
All right. I hope that I have. Would we call you a... have you ever been involved in sports?
No.
Not,
That's one no.
that eliminates a big section.
Have you been in the theater?
Yes.
The theater. How about the Civic Theater here?
Yes.
Oh, Civic Theater. Now.
Now you're getting my area.
Now,
Little warm.
well, let's see. Did you do more acting than you did musical?
No.
No. No.
Two no's. Edith?
Well, thank you. Would you happen to also be an attorney?
No.
Oh, not that man.
That's three no's.
You're kind of kidding, John.
Leroy?
All right. You said that you spent more time, I am assuming, than you have been involved in musical theater. Did I miss that? Maybe I misunderstood you.
You didn't.
Repeat the question.
He's not involved in music?
Music,
All right, I'm sorry, yes. You have been, more of your time has been spent as a straight actor than a musical actor, is that right?
No.
Well, then, you told me wrong.
Well, I thought you said no a while ago for me, music.
That's four no's.
Are you do you sing?
Yes.
He's a singer. I'm sorry about that, Leroy. I thought he said no when I guess I asked the
They keep
question.
you guys on the ball that way.
Yeah, and he's a singer. Let me think. Who did I know that's a singer? Singer. In Portland.
Yes.
Well, at least part of the time.
Portland singer. Have you sang on television too?
Yes.
Oh, gee. Can't think of a singer. Boy.
Go ahead a couple more times.
I can't think of anybody right now. Let me think. Singer. I'm going to have to pass. Edith?
All right.
Oh, Marjorie, thank you.
Well, that's not, Mike, that's not a no.
Well, I should not give you a no. I'll pass on that one. Excuse me.
Okay. I'm glad that Leroy's going to be last because
I can't think of it.
I can't either think of a singer that I know. Goodness, this is hard. Did you sing opera?
No.
It almost sounded like that was an insult. I don't know. In the room with all these Italians, I don't know.
I just laughed.
Italian and Irish.
I'm going to go pedal produce.
All kinds of singers.
Yes.
That's your turn now.
All right, thank you. Guest, have you appeared in a musical play on one of our local theaters in the last 5 years?
No.
Oh, you take us way back.
Oh.
That is 6
That's
no's.
all.
Panel, I'd like you to meet Darcelle of Darcelle.
Well, here I was doing opera. I'm going to peddle produce. This is wonderful. Hello. And I don't know about what was my line. I'm still working, honey. With any luck at all, I'm on my feet.
So we got you some, didn't we? Darcelle, tell us about yourself. How long you've had Darcelle down 15 down there then?
Darcelle 15 is the name of the club, and I've had the location there for 24 years.
Oh my goodness.
I was a child. Just a child. Actually, and then September of 90, which will be coming shortly, is our 22nd year in show business.
Oh, great.
That's when I started. But I spent many, many years at Civic Theater, Mark Allen Players, Marylhurst College, doing legitimate theater and musical theater. But it's been more than 5 years ago.
Give or take a year or two, huh?
Give or take a year. This is more fun than I can believe. It was fun behind the screen. Mary was back there. It was just fun.
Sorry, did you ever, I remember the Hoyt Hotel.
Yeah.
Did you ever perform
Oh,
over there?
Gracie Hansen and the Hoyt
she was a
Hotel.
doll.
Oh,
Yeah.
she was on. Yeah. And you know, I wore her jewelry today just because, you know, because it's part of show business. And when she passed, she gave me, or willed me, I hate the word will, she wished that I should have her jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have her jewelry, and and she's still in show business. I love her.
Did she pass away here a few years ago or so?
Yeah, but
But
yeah.
she's still...
Oh, she's still in
spirit.
show business.
Spirit,
Yeah,
yeah.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
I know Mary and I used to go at the Hoyt Hotel quite a few times, and we had a lot of fun down there. It was a good show and a lot of good acts, and Gracie Hansen was a doll.
Oh yeah.
She did a lot of Sophie Tucker, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, she called it her own stuff, so
Yeah.
give her a break.
God bless her.
Yeah, God bless her. You know, I've got this wonderful feeling that people don't really go. I mean, people that pass don't go away because you think about them, and that's more immortality. And so Gracie's still in show business as far as I'm concerned.
Yes,
Now,
you bet.
okay, now let's get off that one. We can spend the whole show doing that.
Question?
Well, do you have a joke you could tell
Do
us?
I have a joke that I could
I
tell
mean,
on
it's-
television?
Yeah.
Well, not many.
Old folks.
You said an old folks joke.
Not many, but if one pops into my mind, I'll certainly tell it before the show's over. I need a question for this young man who...
Well, I was just thinking of trying to, because I've gone to Civic Theater for many, many years, and I was trying to think of what name that you went by in those days.
Oh, Walter.
Walter.
Walter Cole, yes, that's
Walter
my
Cole.
other name, the checks and things. you
Okay.
know.
Okay,
Yeah, I remember some of that. When we
because I know you didn't wear this outfit.
Well, no, but you know what? I did a show at Civic Theater called Ladies' Night Out, and it was two gentlemen who followed their wives into a Turkish bath, a steam bath, and this was quite a few years ago. And So we had little bikinis because we were wearing towels, you see, and we had wigs on. So we were kind of in drag for that. And then it was time to exit because we were being found out about. We jumped out of the window. So the last night of the show, guess what? I didn't put on my bikini. So I was the first documented nude ever on stage. I mean, nobody saw anything, but I'm just, you know. Oh, well, that's the joke for today.
Did you start in Portland, though?
Yes, I started in Portland. I'd never done this before. The first night I hit stage at Darcelle. The law changed. We could have entertainment in taverns. I would have a tavern then. And I was doing a melodrama at the time, and we were going to talk about putting a melodrama in, but once you've seen The Drunkard, you know, you've seen all of it. So a friend of mine, Tina Sandell, and Roxy were working other places. In fact, Roxy at the time was working with Gracie in a review show, show there at the Hoyt. And Tina was working at another club. So I said, like Judy Garland would say, you know, and Mickey Rooney, let's put a show together in the garage, you know, that kind of thing. So we put the show together 22 years ago, and both Tina and Roxy are still in our show, and we're still all friends and working together.
That's great.
22 years is a long time, huh?
Yeah, Roxy, if I remember right, maybe you could probably tell more, but didn't he have a serious accident and he sure snapped out of it? Didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Broke a leg?
Yes,
or,
yes.
Well, not that, but I know he did
I'm still laughing about it because I told him what ladder to use. You know what? Don't ever get on a ladder unless it is secure. He broke not one foot, he broke both feet.
No, I didn't know the whole story. I know he had an accident and
both feet at the same time. It took, you know, weeks and weeks and weeks, and now he's back roller skating and everything's fine. Sure.
I know he does a beautiful job.
Well, he doesn't get on ladders
all of
anymore.
You do a beautiful job down there.
Doesn't get on ladders.
He doesn't.
Not anymore.
I know. But it's been a lot of fun. I know Mary and I have been down there quite a few times. In fact, Mary has a person that says, I'm from Milwaukee, and you have a saying, Ben Meyer, I forgot. Who cares now?
First I say, who cares? And I said, the only people that really care about where Milwaukie is, the Oak Grove Fred Meyer, right? Are they paying part of this program?
But it's, any more questions you'd like to ask, Mama? How long have you been in it? How did you get started in this?
How long have you been in this?
Oh, 22 years. I've gone over that. But I want to tell you that, is it Leroy?
Yes.
Leroy, back there. You should be on radio. Were you on radio?
No, not really.
Oh, you were television?
I taught school kids for
He's
ages.
got a nice
Oh,
voice.
you taught school children, so that's where all this, you had to be real,
Yeah.
Darcelle, I know
Forceful.
forceful.
Right.
Darcelle, I know I've read in the paper many times that he has done, Darcelle, has done quite a lot of charity work, really. You'd be surprised every once in a while you look in the Sunday paper in the living section there, or Darcelle's doing this and Darcelle's doing that all the time. And that is really wonderful when you can get a lot of show people to get together and do things like that for charity people.
It's my way of giving back, because why would a show like mine be successful in Portland, Oregon? I mean, people say this to me all the time. I travel, they say, Portland? You know, like they did with the Trailblazers, where is Portland? And they say, you mean you do your show, that kind of show in Portland, Oregon? And I said, yeah, so this is my thank you back, and if my name on a poster or something is going to sell tickets and make some more money for the Lung Association, the American Cancer Society, I've done the Kidney Association, I've done Special Olympics, I played baseball, base softball, I guess it was. I don't know what it was. I was out there on the field. I didn't catch anything, by the way. And, but with the Beavers, you know, for Special Olympics. And my favorite now, my favorite, and I just did one the other day, and, you know, your friends that watch this show could just send $1. Send $1 to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Everything they take in goes right to those little kids to take them somewhere where they want to go, terminally ill children. It touches your heart, and you just have to help that charity good work. Don't you think?
That's wonderful.
I hope everybody will do it.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. Boy, I guess some questions asked.
Oh, we got more time.
We got more
I know what this means. I know what this means. It means my girdle.
You still got more
She's
time.
not showing, is it, Mary? This is a great-looking panel. I love it. Now, could I ask a couple? What did you do? What did you do before you retired? Obviously, you retired now. What did you do?
I worked for the government.
For the government, IRS? Oh, the federal government?
Federal.
Oh, you got a good check coming in, huh? and my dear, I'm sorry.
Marjorie.
Marjorie. Well, I don't see a thing without.
I was a buyer in a department store.
A buyer in a. What could we say?
Yes, pennies.
Pennies? J.C. Penney?
Yes, J.C.
That's where this came from. On a good day. Did you buy this? No.
No.
Leroy, how about you?
Well, we already went
He
through
was a
it.
teacher. You were a teacher.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that. So, is it hard to buy costumes like this? You have a problem going to different
Oh,
places?
we don't buy costumes. You couldn't buy anything
can
to fit
rent
this
it.
body.
I see.
No. I mean, Kmart doesn't sell this kind of stuff.
I know.
Even on their red light specials. No. I make what you see on our show, in our shows, all the everything. I make it all. Yeah, I don't make everybody's personal costumes, but I make the wardrobe for the productions, and then my own things. And we travel all over the world looking for stuff. Fabric. Boy, you're nasty. Okay.
I want to thank you very much for coming here. You really put a life on
Oh, what a nice time. Thank
And I
you
want to
for
show
that.
our compliment at Denny's Restaurant right up here on 82nd. It's right across the street from Hockler's Town Center.
They'll be so pleased when I walk in. Look at them. Can I say goodbye to the panel? No, I'm not supposed to say goodbye.
Yeah, go ahead. You got about half a
Edith,
minute.
darling, thank you. Half a minute, I can do that real quick. Leroy, good luck to you. Oh, honey, you're so pretty. I just love you.
Well, I want to thank everybody for joining, watching what was my life. Well,
You're
today-
flustered, aren't you,
I
Mike?
know it. Well, I made a trip down south someplace.
I make him nervous.
But you, folks, if you get a chance to watch our programs on Channel 36 and also Channel 11, you get a chance, like I said before, invite somebody over your house, have a cup of coffee, keep together all the time. Get a chance, go down to Milwaukie Senior Center. They've got a beautiful place down there. A lot of senior citizens that make dolls, clocks, this and everything else like that. So you get a chance, go on down there, because I'm sure they're going to enjoy watching down there. So this is Mike Casado saying, you're never too old to do the things you want to do. Always be young at heart. God bless you. Until next time. Goodbye.
Oh.
You done?